Hey everyone, Hassan here, and I got another video review of some Power Rangers Megaforce merchandise for you today. This is a very special one. These are the 4-inch figures for Power Rangers Megaforce, and it's very special because this is like my favorite part of the toy line, the actual Ranger figures. I mean, they do make the 4-inch villains and that kind of thing, which they're not released yet, but the 4-inch figures are basically my favorite part, so I'm really excited about this. And they look great, as you can see. There's the full team there. And they actually just released a cast photo of the team as well. In case you want to see that, I'll show you a little comparison to that. So here's the actual figures, and then this is what the cast looks like right there. Pretty awesome. So there's the whole team right there. And there they are in toy form, though obviously helmet's not removable with these 4-inch figures. But anyways, so these are the 4-inch figures, and we'll get to them one by one. We'll take a look at these each in detail. But first, a quick look at the boxes. So here is the box for the 4-inch figures. So at the bottom it says, you know, the Ranger that it's for. So here's the Red Ranger box. They all are holding the same card, the Go Say Great Megazord card. And there's that. The logo up there. They each come with one card, which I will show those to you in just a second. The side has an advertisement for the card scanner app, which is available on Android devices currently, not on iOS yet, but should be coming this month. 3 ways to play, showing the card game, the app, and the Go Say Morpher. Also has not been found yet in stores, but there's that. And then here's the back of the box, showing all the different figures in this wave. So you have the Red Ranger and the blue, black, pink, and yellow, which are all out right now, and I'm doing in this video review. I'll show you guys those ones. And then the Robo Knights, which is right there, and then the Foot Soldiers, the Loogies, and this bad guy there, Vrak. Those 3 have not been released yet, so once they're released, I'll do a video with those 3 there. So there's that. And oh, I knocked down the Black Ranger. Let's move these out of the way anyways, just to kind of go over 1 or 2 other things real quick. So they all come with a little advertisement as well. So they come with this little thing showing off the card game thing, the app, how you can scan the cards. So it says you can download the app and then view the cards, and there's a little clip that it'll show. And the back says you can collect them all. I believe I have 27 cards currently, if I counted correctly. But as far as the cards go, these are the cards that it comes with. So immediately you can see, obviously, the Red Ranger card is not in the same style as the others, and that is because we found out that the Red Ranger card like these will come with the Go Say Morpher. So it's unfortunate that they kind of did this, but I guess this is probably the card that they used to morph. I haven't seen Go Sager, so I'm not sure, but if that's the case, I guess that makes sense. They want to have one of those cards with the Go Say Morpher. But it would have made sense to kind of be consistent. But anyways, one by one, here's the Megaforce Red card. So that's pretty sweet. Here's the pink. We have Megaforce Blue. The Black Ranger. And the Yellow Ranger. So those are the Megaforce cards that it comes with, the power cards, I guess you want to call them. And real quick, I showed you the Red Ranger box, but just in case you want to see what the artwork looks like, there's the Blue Ranger, there's the Black Ranger, and the back and the sides and everything is all the same on all the boxes anyways. Yellow Ranger, and Pink Ranger. So those are those. Alright. So now let's get to the actual figures. So first up, let's take a look at the Red Ranger. So this is the Red Ranger figure. In terms of articulation, it's like most of the other 4-inch figures basically. The arms go around 360 degrees, and you can also move them up and down, and they bend at the elbows as well. The wrists also rotate around 360 degrees, which is nice. The head can also rotate around 360 degrees. The legs move back or move forward this much, move back that much. They can, bend at the knees, and the boots, the feet, basically rotate around 360 degrees as well. So that's pretty nice. They also come with, get a close-up of that, the Go Say Morpher. So it's Pretty nice detail for a small little thing there. And there's the Gosei buckle on them, and they all come with the Gosei blaster as well. Now right there is the Dragon Zord right there. And all of the Rangers come with the same blaster, all with the Dragon Zord, even though they each have their own Zord. So that's kind of unfortunate, but not a deal breaker, I guess. If you want a quick little comparison, I'll show that. Let me just focus in real quick. So there's the blaster and there's the full thing, so you can kind of see right there. So anyway, so there's that. And yes, they can all hold the blaster and the morpher as well, so I'll take that out and show you. If I can stick this in his hand. Hold on one second. There we go. So they can all hold the blaster like so. And it attaches right on the side there. And same with the Gosei morpher. I can take that off, and it doesn't hold it super well, but it kind of can, you know, if you wanted to, like this. He's kind of there. Let's do it the other way, so that way he's showing off the morpher. So there's that. But let's take a look at this this Red Ranger figure itself. Troy, the Red Ranger. So this is up close, kind of what that looks like. There's the logo on the chest there. It looks really nice overall. I really like this 4-inch figure. You got nice paint on the on those there, and yeah, it looks really cool. My favorite part about these guys is the helmets. I'm a big fan of their design. Well, there's the logo right there up top, which is pretty cool. But I'm a big fan of like the how they have their Zords on the side. So as you can see, he has the dragon right there. And I just noticed, I didn't really pay attention to it before, but it's got a little bit of scuffed paint there, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so there's the dragon, which looks pretty cool. So that's that one. And as a quick little comparison, in case you have these figures and want to compare, I'll show you what it looks like with the Mighty Morphin Red and Samurai Red figures. So there you go. It seems like Mighty Morphin's a little shorter. It is kind of hunched down, but even if I stand him up all the way, he's still slightly shorter. So Mighty Morphin, Megaforce, and then Samurai. They're all supposed to be basically about the same height, but there's slight differences. Not a big deal. But yeah, it looks pretty cool seeing them all together. So there's that. And then the figures also come with their own weapons. So this is the Dragon Sword right here. Just each of their weapons is just in one color. There's no other paint or anything with them. But you can hold the weapon like so. So that's pretty cool. That's the Red Ranger right there. So we'll move him out of the way. So next up, let's take a look at the Blue Ranger. So here is the Blue Ranger. Same accessories and everything except for, you know, his own weapon, which I'll show off in just a second. But this is what he looks like up close. You know, really nice blue paint, and the gold and everything looks really cool too. I like the blue and gold color combo. That looks kind of cool. So that's what that looks like. I'll get a close-up of the helmet as well. Got that logo up there. And there is the shark. Pretty sweet. So, that is the Blue Ranger. Do a little comparison here. Mighty Morphin Blue and Samurai Blue. Who's about to fall over practically. So they all have the same kind of, same shade of blue paint and everything, which is nice. But this guy just doesn't want to stand up. Anyways, you get the idea. So there's that comparison there. Looks pretty cool. As far as his own weapon, he has the shark crossbow. So that's what his weapon looks like. So there you go. So there is Noah, the Blue Ranger, with his shark crossbow. Pretty cool. Alright, next up we got Jake, the Black Ranger. There we go. So, he has his logo there on the chest. It's pretty sweet. Take a close look at that helmet there. And there's the snake. Alright. And a comparison with the black Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, and there's no black Samurai Ranger, so I'll just compare the green. So, there's that. I have to say, out of the different lines of figures, I like the Megaforce ones the best. I don't know, like the Mighty Morphin ones just seem slightly, like, disproportional or something. I don't know. I mean, they look cool, but there's just something off about them. Like maybe the arms and legs are a little too big. And the Samurai Rangers, they're not bad. I prefer some of like the Mega Mode and Super Mega Mode ones a little bit in terms of the figures. But the Megaforce ones just look really cool. So I'm pretty happy with those. And then his weapon is the snake axe. So there's that. So, pretty sweet. Alright, now it's time for Gia, the yellow Megaforce Ranger. So there. So the difference with the female figures in terms of articulation is the leg really doesn't move forward and back too much, but everything else is the same in terms of articulation. So there's that. So let's get a closer look. Shout out to Sierra Hanna, who plays the Yellow Ranger in Power Rangers Megaforce. She's probably the one that's the most active on Twitter. So she actually, I tweeted her a picture of this figure, and she retweeted that. So there's the tiger. Alright, so that is Megaforce Yellow. And the female figures are a little harder to get them to stand up, although they're not too bad. They're not as bad as some of the other female figures from the other lines, like Mighty Morphin and Samurai. So this one might be a challenge to get them to stand up. Yeah, so I'm not going to waste my time trying to do all that, but you can kind of see a comparison there between the figures. So they all look pretty cool. There's that. And then her weapon is the Tiger Claw. Out of all the figures and their weapons, this one is probably my least favorite in terms of how she kind of holds it. It's kind of, I believe she's supposed to hold it like this, sort of. And she kind of does. You just have to get it right. You just kind of have to push it in slightly, otherwise it'll easily slide out. So she just kind of holds it. Let me try and rotate her hand a little bit, maybe. Something like that. And of course she's, oh, there we go, now she's kind of standing. So there's the Yellow Ranger with the Tiger Claw. Alright, and last but not least, we have Emma, the Pink Ranger. So here's Emma. It's a nice, like, vibrant pink color, so it's pretty cool there. So there's Emma the Pink Ranger. And a close-up of her helmet. There's that. And there's the Phoenix. So that's pretty sweet. Alright, so let's do a little comparison now. So there's her and the Mighty Morphin and Samurai Pink Rangers. Pretty neat. And then her weapon is the Phoenix Shot. So there's that. It's all white, so it's kind of weird, but it's not a deal breaker, I guess. the 4-inch figures, their weapons generally aren't really painted, so it's kind of expected at this point. But there's her with the Phoenix shot. Alright, so that is that. The last thing that I kind of want to show with these 4-inch figures, and it's something that's really nice, so I'll kind of just set them up here as I talk. All of their weapons combine. Now, granted, it is a little... It's not the easiest combination process. It's a bit of a task, like as I'll show you. And I kind of did this video, and then because there are no instructions with it really, so I had to look at pictures online, and I kind of did it wrong. So then I decided to redo the video and get the correct stuff in there. So hopefully I can kind of get it to work. It's a little difficult, but I will try my best. And we know that the combined name of the blaster of all these weapons together, I think is called the Mega Blaster, and that's because each of them has also been released as roleplay weapons. There's a set with, I want to say the red and pink ones, the Dragon Sword and the Phoenix Shot are together, and then there's another set with the Shark Axe and the Snake Axe and the Shark Crossbow and the Tiger Claw. And so if you buy those 2 sets, you get all 5 weapons, and you can combine them, and I believe I called them the Mega Blaster. Alright, so we got their weapons here. So first things first, you have these 2. So the Dragon Sword and the Phoenix Shot, this is one of the sets that you can buy in stores. And this basically sticks in like so. Alright, so there's that. Then the next part is you have the Shark Crossbow. Actually, let's try and combine these first. So you have then the Snake Axe right here, and this is supposed to sort of slide in like so. So this kind of, it just sort of fits into place. It doesn't like click in or anything. It's a little weird. This part here at the bottom is just supposed to sit there like that, kind of. And then on the back it kind of slides in like that, sort of. Slides into this little piece right there. So let's try that again. Like I said, it's not the easiest combination of weapons. It sort of works, but like so. Alright, so that kind of works. But then this part is a little annoying, the Tiger Claw. So here's the front. It's supposed to fit in like in there somehow. But it's a little awkward, so here's the back view. So I'll fit that part in first. And then, actually, let's fit this. Basically, there's this part here, and it's supposed to go into that little crevice. So I'll try and push the handle into that. There we go. So that kind of worked. It's a little tough, though. But this needs to be out enough. I slide it out, kind of, sort of. Here. Because this part has to hook in like that. Okay, so this is actually not bad. Well, it is a little difficult, but it looks kind of decent the first time that it sort of did. And then basically this part, they just slide together. So let's try and slide that up. There we go. So this is the Mega Blaster. So it's unfortunate that, as you'll see, the sword is not completely aligned. It's slightly off. And I thought it was just, well, on the camera, if you're holding it straight, like now I am, now it's kind of off. I thought it was just me, but it seems like, at least from all the pictures I've seen, that's kind of with everybody. So it's slightly off. It just, like if I hold it straight, there you go. But it looks pretty cool, actually. I like the combined look. Even though it's a little weird to kind of put together, it works. And there's the combined look, as you can see. So let's give it to the Red Ranger to hold on to. He's probably not going to be able to hold it like this. So let's try and let him hold it from here. This part comes off, of course. There we go. So here is your Megaforce team, and the Red Ranger has the Mega Blaster with him. So these 4-inch figures look really sweet, in my opinion. I believe at Walmart, I want to say they were like close to $8 or something. So I'm not sure the pricing at other stores and that kind of thing. But this is it. These are the 4-inch figures. I highly recommend them. They're my favorite part of the toy line. The figures, and then probably the Zords might be the next best part for me. So if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. Post them in the comments below, and I'll try and answer them for you. And as soon as the Robo Knight and the Loogies and Vrac release, I will do a video of those and show those off. And yeah, that's it for Power Rangers Megaforce. There are a couple more toys that have been released that I don't have yet, like those weapon sets I referred to, as well as the Lion Mechazord. So I will be on the hunt for those, and as soon as I find those, I will post up some reviews of them as well, so stay tuned for that. So that is it for these 4-inch figures. Hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more. Go, go, Megaforce.